Alright guys, here we are with episode 2 of Ku Black Dragon and a Gentle Kingdom. As I said in the last episode, this is a re-go of it, because the first go I just kind of quit, so I figured if we do a re-go, I'll understand the story again instead of trying to continue right off the bat. Let's talk about death. Now, I'm not sure if that's something we really want to talk about anyway. This happened several years ago. Kind of forget what happened in the first episode first to jump right into death, but let's go with it. It's a scene from my memory so vivid it feels faded. That woman changed my life with that conversation, but I can't even remember her face. I'm just adjusting my microphone here. Something a little unfortunate had happened back then, and every day felt gray. I can overcome sadness. I can deal with pain, but this. Every day I would climb to the roof of my apartment complex and look down at the city, carrying a great gloom in my heart. I gazed at the rows of unchanging roofs under an unchanging blue sky. The metal fence dug into my fingers as I gripped it in irritation, but that just hurt my hand for no reason. Back then, I spent every day on the roof by myself. That day, however, something was a little different. Someone was there already. She was sitting slovenly against the fence, gazing at the sky as if she had nothing better to do. The young woman's face looked neither entertained nor bored. Of course, she was older than me. Her scent made me feel strangely flustered. I'm going to drop that TV for now in case people were distracted by that. The tired woman on the corner of the roof carried a thick smell of blood. I'm a killer. Why the fuck you here? The woman said that as if it didn't matter at all. Did she think a child would find that funny? When I asked her that, she looked slightly puzzled. I'm not very good at jokes. You smell of blood. I just killed someone. It's good to know. No, really. I'm a killer. Of course I kill people. I'm not sure why I felt like believing her. Maybe so much misfortune had piled up that I didn't care anymore. Are you an assassin? No, a killer, nothing more. Assassins go back to their clients with proof of the kill, but I'm disposable, like an arrow. I kill and that's it. Did someone throw you away? I'm heading back. They won't like that, but I'm going to. You don't mind if they hate you? I'm strong, it's fine. Can you do anything you want if you're strong? What else matters? Love? Courage? Hope? I was extremely irritated, and I just wanted to say something. It didn't matter what. So I spouted some petty words taken straight out of some manga. She shrugged her shoulders as if my answer was neither funny nor lame. I am not sure. Cool. I sat down next to the killer on that deserted roof, and we talked about things. Did you kill someone? I was told to. Who did you kill? Dunno. I knew up until I killed them, but I forgot afterwards. Why did you forget? Because it doesn't matter anymore. You won't remember them? Why would I? What if they're lonely? Dead people don't get lonely. They're not people anymore. They aren't? They become things. What's the difference? Things don't feel sadness or anger. My mother died. That happens sometimes. Why did she die? There's no reason for death. What happens when you die? There's no meaning behind death. You just become a thing. Are they still here as things? You could say they are. You could say they aren't. I don't understand. Imagine you throw a pebble into a lake. What happens? It sinks. Yes, it sinks and disappears, but it'll create ripples. You can't see the stone, but it'll be there at the bottom. You mean like a soul? Do you believe in souls? My mother isn't here anymore. You couldn't protect her because you were weak. That's all there is to it. I'd like to know if there's another answer. I've tried to find one, but it never seems to work. Okay, this is hitting hard and heavy. Like, Jesus Christ, I thought this was like a, woo, monsters, happy game. Let's go. We babbled incoherently until the sun began to set. As I left, she said, You're a child. You can have one if you want. What? The red pill or the blue pill? Pick whichever. That's not a pill. What? You haven't seen the trilogy? I got this from someone else anyway. I couldn't be bothered to get another, so I kept using it, but you can have it if you want. A knife? A real one? Well, that's one answer. This thing's dangerous, but it's a handy tool. It'll give you strength. You can take it, or you can walk away, and this will never have happened. Make your choice. But take the fucking thing. I mean, come on. If an assassin's trying to give you a knife, just fucking take it and go. A scene from my memory so vivid it feels faded. A lonely, pitiful fairy tale resting deep in my heart. So you got the knife? That's the answer I want to know. Do you have the knife? I hate unfortunate women. I always have. and always will. Women in trouble, women struggling to do the impossible, women who've backed themselves into a corner. None of them are any good. It's the weak who draw the short straws in this world. It's irritating and depressing to see people wander around looking sad when they can't even understand something that simple. Several times I thought I should just kick them away if they bother me that much. Unfortunately, people can't just live however they want. Being a villain takes talent. Okay. I, Mizuwa Akihito, learned that after enduring much conflict over the course of my life. Is that us? Is that me? Spiky hair? The sky above me looks so comfortable I can't help but heave a sigh of envy. Maybe the sky has a surprisingly hectic lifestyle. I have no way of knowing, though, so I'll assume it's living comfortably. This is the new heart of Takakura City. The city has a lot to annoy you with, but it's where I was born. I have to keep crawling around here, and all these lessons and the scars I've acquired over the years. Cool. Upbeat music. I've been using this outdated cell phone for 5 or 6 years now. There's a mouse sticker under the cover. When my friend put it there, I told her my surname, but she told me it was a hamster. Even the color of the plastic is fading. She said she put the sticker on it because she felt sorry for it. The deformed rodent bares its teeth in a weird smile. It's mocking me. I feel weird every time I see it, but for some reason I've never removed it. Even I don't know why. I opened my phone and checked the time. 30 minutes to sunset. It's a terrible sunset. The narrow slice of sky turning red between the skyscrapers stings my eyes. I hate red. It's flashy, yet inelegant. It makes me feel like I have phlegm in my throat. It's awfully humid for spring. I don't feel like it, but I have work tonight. The sad truth is that you can't eat if you don't work. What the hell's going on right now? I thought we were on the streets with some monster. Are we going in the backstory here? I hold up a hand to the red sky, my eyes squinting from the bright color. Today was relatively peaceful. Hopefully tomorrow will be as well. Everything seems quite lively. Just gonna say that. Just gonna... See, everything seems too lively. At this time of day, the salarymen heading home and the kids out on the town fight for a place in the station. The fastest way to get to work from here is to cut through the park, but it's very crowded. The signal changes from red to green. The dam breaks and the people flood the street. Suddenly I look up. Who are you? What place do you have on the rooftops? And there she is, on top of a building near the intersection, with eccentric clothes, more like anime character than a normal person. She sticks out from the crowds and streets like oil floating on water. The people flow left and right as if nothing's there. She is there, but no one can see her, except for me, because we're special. She's an urban legend, a scrap of folklore found around the world. A singing fairy tale girl only visible to the chosen ones. What are the chosen ones? Well, they're warriors from another dimension in past lives. Do they have special symbols on their heads? It started 2 weeks ago. Jesus, even worse. More in the past. Before I knew it, she started appearing in the corner of my eye. Within 3 days, I was able to look directly at her. Ever since then, the ghost of whatever has been haunting me. She's always singing, but without a voice, without an audience. I called her, but she doesn't answer. Because she's just kind of... I don't know. I'm gonna call her a figment of his imagination for now, but it's probably just some kind of like witch thing. Someone is in the electronic sea named her after watching her sing. She's nobody, so Girl A. I haven't met anyone else who's seen her. Last week, when she appeared in broad daylight, I asked a friend I was with if she could see anything, and she laughed at me. But if you look around the net, you'll find plenty of sightings. The singing girl is starting to become famous in Takakura City. Apparently, Girl A can only be seen by the chosen ones. I used to think I was immune to delusions and daydreams like that, so it was kind of a shock. So much for being a realist. I feel duped. It's easy to tear apart a couple of ghost stories. I could rip this story to shreds with pleasure if I wanted to. The only reason I don't is because I feel strangely uneasy. She's here, she's close. I feel like I could touch her if I reached out. And yet she doesn't feel real at all. A strange sensation, like the boundary between dreams and reality is dissolving. It's like I'm seeing a pure white dream during the daytime. I can't laugh it off as a stress-induced hallucination, but I'm not crazy enough to blindly believe urban legends either. She's always in high places, Girl A always appears too far away to reach, as if she won't allow foolish humans to be anywhere near her. A refined countenance, looking at us crawling around on the ground, she merely sings her song like a princess of noble blood, or perhaps a shrine maiden weaving prophecies with ominous science. Whatever. I don't know anything, and I can't do anything besides bite my fingernails and gaze at the princess from afar. The only progress I've made is getting used to it. She spooked me at first, and I wondered if I was going insane, but after seeing her day and night for 2 weeks, she's just part of my daily life now. I am a little surprised by how well I adapted. I'm fairly resistant to crazy events. I'm not stupid enough to think I know everything reality has to offer. There's another world out there, beyond the boundaries of my own. Those boundaries are simply places where I stopped exploring. Thus, whenever I cross them, I inevitably change. This is a gentle kingdom. No matter how ridiculous something sounds, you can't say for sure it won't happen. Or so they say, but seriously, there's gotta be a limit somewhere. Boom, she gone? Don't just stop like that in the middle of the sidewalk. Oh, sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to, but I had to look at the chick. Just saying. As I stared at her, a salaryman bumped into me from behind. He spits on the ground, irritated. The crowded throngs scorn and sneer anew at every moment, with dry strangers' faces. Sorry about that. I lower my hips and smile. Other people are nothing but trouble. I know some guys who'd willingly burn bridges, but I'm a coward. My pride is a small price to pay for preventing conflict. I bow as many times as it takes for the other guy's anger to fade. I happen to look harmless, which is handy at times like this. The owner of the bar I work at is an older woman. Let me try this again. The owner of the bar I work at said older women would like me. The signal flashes green. I quickly cross the street. On the way, I delete the mental image of the middle-aged man snorting at me. After I reach the other side of the street, the signal changes behind me and the row of cars starts moving. You're still there, aren't you? She's still there, same as before. No words, no answers. Once again, she sings all by herself. But I want to know more about you. Why are you there? Who exactly are you? Are you a witch? Are you just some chick that died? Now your spirit's just going wherever it wants. Tianwen. That's my boss? Ghosts in this day and age, and a girl too. If you're feeling unsatisfied, I can help you, you know. I can show you our city's wonderful nightlife. The bar's owner is Chai Tianwen. His motto is, always with a smile. Even ghost girls fall for you. You really do have the perfect protagonist physique, Akihito-kun. There's no such thing. I think there is. His bar is in a basement 2 roads away from the business district's main street. It hasn't opened for the night yet, so there's no one here, unlike most of the other bustling places around here. The locals all see it as a little-known place where you can take it easy and get some unusual kinds of steak. After taking stock as usual, I clean the shop. Yes, there is. Some men trigger the flaws of every girl they meet until a big fight breaks out and they tear him to pieces. Why would they kill the protagonist? It's a tough role these days. Can't let your guard down. I've watched enough anime to confirm that. It is insane nowadays. I've been working here for 5 months, yet I can still tell how serious he's being at times like this. I'm more of a side character, if anything. Do you lack independence? Something wrong with your lifestyle. If I was going to star in anything, it'd be school life, not daytime melodrama. I'll keep your position secret. The owner stops polishing glasses for a moment, touches a finger to his lips, and winks evilly. This man makes everything feel strangely sexual. Many people come for just that reason. And if I ever knew anybody that went somewhere just because some guy was giving off a sexual vibe with everything he ever did, I wouldn't be friends with him no more. Like, fuck that. It's not a bad place to work, though. The owner's actually pretty strict, but he pays well. Though it'll be a pain if the school or the cops ever learn about this. I'm guessing because you're underage working at a bar? Well, there's been a lot of strange rumors lately. Keep your eyes open. Rumors. After that ghost girl, I've seen enough urban legends for at least 3 months. I'm impressed you aren't freaking out about it. That's right, the rumors. What was it again? Something about a UFO animal? I tilt my head. Maybe you mean UMAs? Unidentified mysterious animals, like chupacabras, or witches, or in-laws? Yes, that's it, like Nessie and Sasquatch. Why are we talking about Nessie? Nessie's an old done thing. No one talks about these two anymore. So basically, eat shit you culturally illiterate relic from Showa. That one word was fucking me up. His eyes tell me he isn't smiling on the inside. I'm screwed. About those rumors, that UMA mystery animal, beast, some kind of strange creature keeps getting seen. I'm beside myself with worry that that beast might bite your head off, Akihito-kun. Thanks for your concern. Beast aside, I'm nice to girls, so I won't be getting torn apart on any melodrama. The nicer the man, the harder it is to break up with them. Now, there's a nasty thought. Also, Akihito-kun, you're only nice to girls. I don't think it's good to have such obvious double standards. How do you know that? Despite his silliness, he's sharp. I have my business smile on at all times in here, and he still sees through it. Shion-chan's 25. He knows men well. Chai Teowan. He's generous, but can be a bit too dark. His trademark glasses adorn a well-shaped, fair-skinned face. I've heard rumors he's mixed race. You've got to be at least 30. I'm not saying that. He'll never let me know his true age. I'm a feminist. That's why I'm nice to girls. Eh? Got a problem with that? I overpower him. Of course not. I'm always on your side when I feel like it, Akihito-kun. I affirm a greater love for you than the sea of the sky. Suddenly, he's behind me. Sir? What is it? Please stop touching me there. Oh, such a cute butt. Okay, bud. You need to back the fuck up. That is fucked up. Seriously, I'll stab you if you keep it up. Oh, don't hold back. I have broad tastes. Now, shove it in me. Now. Die. Ah, my eyes, my precious eyes! I poke him right in the glasses. It's taboo to do that to four-eyed people, but when my chastity's on the line, I can't be choosy. I look down at my boss, writhing around on the floor and holding his eyes. Does it feel good? Oh, come to think of it, there's an errand I wanted you to run before we open. You need to learn when to give up. Yeah, that was pretty fucked up. If I ever have to go through that again, I am going to just fucking shut down my computer mid-recording. I am not going to deal with that bullshit. Just a word of warning. I head outside to run the errand. The real world is too harsh for me to spend all day thinking about that ghost girl. To make sure I get back in time, I head through the Central Park again. Oh, yeah. Listen to that tune. There's a huge forest inside Takakura Central Park. This land of green almost feels out of place a few hundred meters away from the Pleasure Quarter. It gets a little darker at night, making it easy for shady things to happen in there. I've heard one of the biggest factories in the country used to be here during the war, but after it ended, it became a public park. It's a tourist attraction now. If you peel off the Venier from the city, you'll find a mosaic of sights just about everywhere you go. Some homeless people live illegally in green tents among the trees. During the day, stalls line the central road and performers fight for the pedestrians' attention. I walk through the park along the road. In my hand is a can of coffee from a vending machine I saw on the way up. Whenever I see a new flavor, I immediately want to try it. Even though I know cheap stuff all tastes the same, it's an irrational hobby. Girl in uniform. Who you? Hey, Akun. A girl from a school uniform, in a school uniform, smoking on the park bench, waves at me. Her blonde hair and jewelry shake back and forth. Abby. I was like, what are you doing? You're not the type to take walks out here. Go home. Abby Sumako? Sure. Is a free spirit with a habit of running away from home and wandering aimlessly. Her territory is near the park, and she tends to wander around the business district in her school uniform. No doubt people have called social services about her. About that. I'm running away. She makes a V sign. Again. I can't believe her. I purposefully sigh loudly. I'm out of places to go, so I can't stay with you. Oh, so can I stay with you again? No. Ah, right. Your girlfriend was scary. You're the type to do whatever she says. That wasn't my girlfriend, Abby-san. Then what? Your lover? Good question. Maybe a great white shark with a suckerfish attached to it? The suckerfish being me, of course. That aside, I don't believe in getting deeply involved with people. Don't expect too much. Besides, you shouldn't be asking me to take you men to take you into the rooms. Don't blame me if you get taken advantage of. You didn't do anything last time I stayed. I didn't feel like it. Men aren't starving every day of the year. Does that mean, Akun, you're a cherry boy? Scared of doing it? Not that. You don't mean it doesn't work. Enough about my sex life. And now that we've talked about a sex life a little bit, we're done. We're going to end it here for today. We're going to pick it up in the next episode. I'm out of time for today, so please comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you think of this game, novel, whatever you want to call it. And hope to see you on the next one, guys. Take care till then. Bye-bye.